It can sometimes be like I'm actually channeling him.
What was for you the most, maybe, thing that you got to know about your father that you was absolutely surprised you?
I'm not sure that I came across any real surprises, but the thing about it is...
Do you have maybe the feeling that you got to know him better after this?
Well, certainly through doing this, I feel like I have a continued relationship with him, you know, because, you know, the music, a lot of the stuff that I play, particularly, you know, during guitar solos and things, it can sometimes be like I'm actually channeling him, you know. Some of the things that I play, sometimes it feels like, well, I didn't just play that, you know. I think that came from somewhere else, you know. So all of that, you know, that's a very strong connection to the music. But you know, learning about the music and the technical aspect of things, that was a great process, and it gave me even more respect for what he did, because he learned everything he knew about music from going to the library as a kid. He taught himself how to be a composer. He taught himself how to do all the notation and all of that stuff. He didn't go to a music college or anything, and you know, so he really paved his own way the whole time. And
but how much did it carve? Did it carve your creativity in a way that can you also play without the whole maybe the whole heritage that he gave you, or you earned yourself now through the studies?
I think that...
Can you let it loose in a way sometimes?
Well, the thing is, all the technical skill that's been gained, you know, on my part from doing all this, then can be used to do lots of things that I never even thought were possible in my own music when I get a chance to actually write some more music. I haven't had much opportunity to do that, but I know that I can do things on guitar now that I never could have even imagined 5 years ago. So it's because of this music and playing it and learning the things that I've learned. So, you know, it's been very inspirational in that regard, because everybody in the band has grown in leaps and bounds in terms of what they're able to do, and so there's a lot of freedom in the improvisational areas within the show. You know, people can take real chances, and the band can follow and go in different directions. How
does a regular practice day with the band looks like? Do you really conduct it in a way that you keep it really tight, or is there someone who oversees the whole process?
I mean, when we're rehearsing on for a tour, it's typically a 5-hour rehearsal day, noon to 5, and I'm usually in the studio working on stuff a couple hours before people come in, and then oftentimes there after rehearsal as well. But it's 5 days a week, you know, and I choose the songs that we're going to work on, and then by the time we get out on the road, you know, we also learn more stuff at sound checks. We typically have at least an hour to 2 hour sound check, depending on how much we're trying to get done. But I'm constantly having to practice, you know, at least 2 to 3 hours before a show, and the show is usually about 3 hours. So there's a good 6 hours of guitar playing happening on a daily basis for me on the road.
How do you see maybe the future of the whole project? Is it something that has an end, or is it something you will continue to do?
I don't really know. I mean, we set out to do it with the possibility of doing it on an annual basis, and you know, obviously it's all based on a demand from the fan base, and you know, we're starting to see a lot more young people showing up at a lot of these shows these days, which is the ultimate goal. So, you know, as I said, it's really just depends on the demand for stuff. We can certainly keep it going if there's a proper demand for it.